and welcome to episode 6 of the So Tell Me podcast. We are back, and today we are going to be talking about a few different things. Callum, what are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to be talking about part exchange.
Yeah.
What else? You did just brief me about 2 minutes ago.
I did just brief you.
Part exchange,
we're going to be
recondition
talking,
machines.
Yeah, second-hand, reusing, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
All that good stuff. I am then going to be talking about what I'm looking forward to next week at Accessible Quilts, because we are having to film this ahead of time. So unfortunately, I can't tell you what's been happening in the sewing world because I can't see into the future. And then we are going to have a funny story, and I actually have a funny story this week.
You've been dying to tell us, I think.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it will go, but we'll see.
Oh gosh, not another one.
And then we're going to wrap up with two truths and a lie.
Sounds
so
good.
We will be revealing which of mine were true and which were lies, and then you will.
I
give
think
us
mine are
three
quite
new
funny
ones.
this week.
Okay, I'm looking
I
forward.
don't
to
think
it.
you know any of these as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, excellent. Well, let's get straight into it.
Okay.
Second-hand, part exchange, all that good stuff in the sewing community. Tell us about it.
So, yeah, we've never done part exchange until about 2 years ago, and I was always put off doing it by the manufacturers because they said, look, it's really difficult. You don't want to basically do all these deals and be sat on all this stock.
Yeah.
So you were always kind of pushed to do outright sales.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that for 3-4 years, and we did well. And I think what really changed for us is when we actually started doing part exchange, because what we noticed is people are buying machines like they buy cars, like they buy houses. They have a really good machine, have a nice car, and then they just want to kind of keep moving into the next one, a bit like a PCP deal. Generally speaking, they want the latest machine. They want to kind of keep moving forward, and the way it needs to be financed when you're spending £3,4,5,000, £10,000, it's a little bit more complex than if you're just buying a £200-300 machine.
Yeah.
So we basically, when we did it, we said, right, if we're going to do this, we need to do it properly, and we need to create a second-hand marketplace, because if we're going to do the part X deals, we need to be able to sell them after.
Absolutely.
So that was the first thing we did. We actually created the marketplace for the second-hand. And then we said, right, well, if we're going to be doing the second-hand marketplace, we need to create integrity for that marketplace. So we need to offer the 14-point diagnostics check. We need to have our head engineer give it a full service certificate for sale to kind of say, look, this is authentic and it's going to have a year's warranty. So we kind of did that to start with, and then we offered the part exchange after. And I think the way we thought this was going to work, and I think the reason why we're market leader, is because it's so slick. So, you use our tool on our 2 websites, which, if you've not tried it before, you've got to try it. It's a bit like we buy. It's a bit like we buy any car. All you do is put your machine model in, you answer a few ancillary questions which are to do with the machine condition, what your upgrade budget is, how many owners it's had, has it got packaging or not. That sends the form straight to our team. We review it. We either give you an instant quote over the email, or we just give you a quick call to confirm a few details. We agree the price. You say yes because it's an amazing price. We basically will send your new machine out to you straight away once you've paid the balance. We'll take your old machine off you, and then we can sell it on. No squibble. Once we receive the machine back in, we don't call you and say, oh, it's not absolutely exactly what we want, here's another £100 off. It's very squared off and very fair. And that's kind of how it started. And then obviously, because that worked and it is slick, we very quickly became the largest Partex dealer in the UK, because the way we collect the machines from the customer is very sort of convenient, it's very easy, and that's what we like.
Yeah, no, it is. And I think it's a really valuable tool, and it's something that, in all my areas of working, in the sewing industry, people always ask, do you do part exchange? So I really think it's really important, but also it's really handy for helping people get into certain machines that maybe they wouldn't be able to buy brand new.
100%. And I think also when you're getting into the higher end machines, because of the size of the marketplace, on the second-hand marketplace we now have, we are very lucky that we sell the machines. The worst thing that can happen is you do the part X's and then you're stuck with 30 machines that are really £3,000, £4,000, £5,000. It's a nightmare as a business. So because we are able to sell them on very quickly, you know, we can give those prices to the customers, and then it makes life a lot easier. But like you said, we get customers all the time who want to buy a top of the range and come to us and say, look, I'm a year, 2 years out because I need to save for this. It's a lot of money. And then you go, just out of interest, like, you know, what machine have you got? And then you get in a conversation, and then before you know it, they kind of turn around and go, actually, it's not that unfeasible. It's reachable. We
try and make it work as much as we can.
Absolutely.
Which is, you know, it's great for the customers, but also, you know, it's great for us as
well.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then on the other end of the scale, you know, if you've got a really old machine or a machine that's not a great machine brand, I'm sure we could list a few, you know, that you would just take to the scrapyard. We also do a lot of recycling, so we'll take them in. We, you know, either give them to our scrap man, or we can give them to a local school charity, and we can recondition them where we can as well. So even if it's a machine that's really not a great machine, we can still take it. We'll give you a gesture of goodwill with regards to a price, and we can make it work.
Yeah. No, I do. I think it's so valuable, because even people saying, you know, I got into sewing because I inherited a machine, or you know, I got access to a machine via, you know, X, Y, and Z. It's brilliant, and we need to keep that going. And I think that kind of recycling and secondhand theme runs through the sewing industry in general.
And also, when you put deals aside, like, people love being able to rehome their machine and know it's going to somewhere you know, good. And that probably leads us quite nicely into the recondition side of things, because when you look at reconditioned machines, you know, the value in these machines, it's a really good deal to buy these machines. It's like buying a second-hand car that's done 3,000 miles. We tend to find that customers who are buying, you know, expensive machines brand new, you know, they don't tend to use them that much. So when we grade our machines A star to B or C, A star A, they've had very low mileage as new. You can find actually yourself picking up a really good machine that might be $5,000 brand new that you pay $2,000 for. So, you know, if you're being quite savvy, you know, you can get yourself into these higher models without having to pay a fortune, and you still get the warranty as well. So, you know,
which is a massive thing, the warranty.
Massive.
Know, obviously, if you are selling your machine privately secondhand, you can't offer any kind of warranty.
And I think warranty is a really important topic, because, and once again, not saying any dealers in particular, but, you know, everyone can offer a 100-year warranty. You know, that's great, but it's not worth the paper it's written on. You know, the warranties that we give are underwritten by the fact that we are actually going to honour them. You know, we've got a really good engineer department. We're going to hopefully be here for a few years.
Fingers
you know,
crossed.
we're a young dealer. So, you know, I think the after sales is very important, and I think that bolsters the brand new sales, but also the reconditioned sales as well. So when we do these 14-point diagnostic checks, they are to make sure that that machine is in absolutely perfect order, so that when we send it to the customer, they are like opening a brand new machine.
Because at the end of the day, we want our customers that are trading in their machine to be happy with the trade-in, their new machine, but then also we want to be able to sell on the machine
100%.
and that customer to also be happy and feel like they're getting, you know, that real quality service.
But we're also very transparent. You know, when we say to a customer, right, we'll give you £1,000 for your machine, they know that we're not going to go and put that machine on for £5,000 because they can see it on the marketplace. We offer the best possible price we can, just so that we can turn the machine over. I think barely we'll make any money on that, if ever. We just obviously take the original sale. We just almost do it as a way to help the customer get out of that machine. And it's just all transparent. And that's how we play.
And I think equally on that note as well, if there's a machine where we're maybe going, you know, value-wise, we're not going to be able to give you anywhere near what you would get privately, we do always try and advise that as well, so that people are aware of that. So they've got all the facts, which is ideally, that's what we want.
100%, and I think that's half the battle, isn't it? I think, you know, if we can't do a Part X deal for whatever reason, you know, we will help you find where you can sell it privately, what we recommend doing to put you in the best position to sell it. One of the big things is the fact that a lot of people discard their packaging.
Yes, I was just about to mention that.
Sorry, I beat you to it.
No, it's okay.
So obviously with the packaging side of things, you know, you'll go and buy one of these machines, you'll discard the packaging. It doesn't devalue the machine per se, but it makes it very difficult to do Part X. It makes it difficult to sell it privately. So we always recommend keeping all original packaging, which we definitely do.
Definitely.
Please keep original packaging. But obviously with that comes opportunities for us to innovate as well. So one of the big things that we've done recently is we've actually been working on our own packaging.
Mm-hmm.
So we've created our own box. At the moment, just a medium-sized box that takes kind of most sewing machines up to like sort of 10-inch throat.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously that aim is to basically help customers who haven't got packaging, who want to do a Part X or want to get the machine serviced, and they can literally put their machine into our packaging, and it's bomb-proof.
Yeah. No, and it does solve a lot of problems for people because, like, you know, we've all done it. We've bought something, we've taken it home, we've unpacked it, we've then gone, we don't need all that packaging, and then gone, ooh, actually, I do. You know, whether it's, as we say, we're part exchanging or we're sending it for repair, because we do collect nationwide, which is brilliant, but obviously you want your machine to get to us safely.
Do you know how this all started? Do you know what made me think about doing something like this to resolve? I bought a coffee machine last September,
right,
and got it back. It was the one we'd been researching for ages. Absolutely loved it. Pride of place at home. After about 3 months, I put the jug into the dishwasher and it melted the handle off. So it was my fault.
Yeah.
Went to the company and basically said, look, this is the issue. And rather than saying, right, you know, you can just pay for a new jug, they said, just send the whole coffee machine back to us.
Wow.
And we'll replace it. So I was like, that's crazy, firstly.
Mm-hmm.
But then I said, I haven't got the packaging. And they said, don't worry, just put it in a bin bag and put a sticker on it. And I was just like,
what?
How wasteful is that?
Well, more than anything, you've no idea what condition your
100%.
your
I mean, that
parcel's
is
going to get back to
just
them
mental, isn't it?
Wow.
So from that moment, I was like, no, we need to find a way to, when you haven't got packaging, make sure it gets back safely.
Yeah.
So that's what we've done.
Yeah. No, it is so important. I mean, I could tell you many a story of machines that I've seen that have been collected by different companies and then have arrived, and you kind of go, wow.
Yeah.
You know, some of them absolute genius ideas. I mean, at one point I saw someone put it in a cooler, which I was like, that's genius.
It's genius, but there's also some that are just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, exactly. No, it's really interesting. I think the whole kind of premise of recycling, whether it be machines or fabrics, you know, that second-hand market is so vital in the sewing industry. I mean, I personally recently realised quite how much fabric I owned and decided that something had to be done. So I put loads of it on Vinted.
Okay.
And actually, I was really surprised. A lot of it sold very quickly.
Seriously?
Which is great.
So look, we've only done 6 episodes and you're already plugging your own Vinted store.
Sorry.
At hashtag just below.
Yeah.
I've got a 30% off sale.
Yeah. Run out of fabric.
Yeah.
It's all right.
What's fabric?
I've run out of fabric. It's all right. We're going to Festival Quilts next week. I'll load up again.
Yeah,
That's what I do
literally,
all the time. But I think that's brilliant that we can kind of, you know, bring into the industry and the community this idea of, you know, it doesn't need to be brand new. You can still get the use out of it. Things that are really valuable to people, you know, again, don't need to be brand new. They can be someone's, what's the phrase? Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Absolutely.
You know, it's classic.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's brilliant. And I think it's great that we're kind of celebrating the idea that, you know, you can buy fabric from charity shops, you can buy it from Vinted or wherever.
On your store.
On my store. And or you can go to IKEA and buy some bedding and turn that into a dress. I just think
it's so true.
The whole idea is brilliant and we need to keep it going.
It underpins the whole idea of hobby, doesn't it? You know, you're creating your own thing, upcycling, you know.
No, I do.
Absolutely
I think it's brilliant. I really do. But yeah, so, you know, if anyone has any thoughts on that, we'd love to hear them.
Or use the part exchange inquiry.
Yeah, all right.
On barneyarns.co.uk or sewcentre.co.uk.
Doesn't even know his own company's website. Shall we move on?
Yes, let's move on.
Let's talk about next week.
Well, I'm very excited to get closer to your story as well, so let's keep moving this on.
Okay, we'll keep moving. So, next week, of course, we are going to be at Festival Quilts.
Correct.
Which we are absolutely buzzing about.
We are, aren't we? I think the whole atmosphere here is really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I love Festival Quilts. It's probably one of the best shows we do each year because the atmosphere is brilliant. There's so many people. It's huge. I mean, I was actually saying to someone the other day who's not into sewing at all. I said, I'm going to this show next week. It's Festival of Quilts. And she kind of went, Festival of what? Yeah. And I explained. And she was like, I thought you meant like a small market downtown or... And I was like, no. So I explained the full thing and actually referenced Clarkson's Farm because
Yes.
they went to a farming show in the same venue. And I was like, no, it's like that.
3 halls.
Yeah. And she was just like, I didn't even know this existed. So it's really entertaining telling people about
What's your favourite bit about going to the Festival of Quilts?
Shopping.
Drinking Prosecco.
No. I don't know.
Tequila.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many things I love about it. You know, obviously it's nice for us because we work in the industry. We get to see a lot of people. It's nice to just be amongst people that are also buzzing about the same thing that you love.
Absolutely.
And I mean, Festival Quilts, you get people coming internationally as well. And, you know...
The quilts are incredible.
The quilts are insane. Like, we were talking about some of them this morning from last year, and I still... You know, whenever people ask me about quilting, I go, oh, right, let me show you this photo that I've got on my phone from last year. And it's absolutely amazing.
Like museum quality stuff.
Yeah,
like, incredible.
So, yeah, there's so many things I'm looking forward to. But I actually made a list because I knew that I'd get in here and be like, I just love it. And everything go out my brain. So, of course, we are looking forward to seeing all our customers. Because it's a great way for us to see our customers from all across the UK.
I love how you put that in bold.
Yeah.
Make sure to say we're excited to see customers.
Yes, absolutely. So please come and say hello to us. We're always thrilled to see you all. Then we're also, on that note, we're also looking forward to seeing some of the quilts done by our customers.
Correct.
Because we have had a few people get in touch and let us know that they're exhibiting at the show, which is brilliant. So hopefully I'll try and get some footage of some of the quilts so we can pop it on our socials. It'd be great.
Yeah.
A little behind the scenes. You can see it even if you're not there. Then I'm also really looking forward to seeing the new Benina and Liberty collab machine.
And the new 790 Ultra as well.
Yes. So I'm really excited about that. So I might just be off the stand for a while going.
That's fine.
Looking,
but just make sure you all look and machines. Don't buy. I'm joking. Go buy it.
But if you want to buy it, come to us. So yeah, I'm really excited.
I've not even seen it in person yet.
No, no. This is why I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm intrigued to see people's reaction to it as well, because I know Liberty is like a cult classic favourite.
It looks amazing.
It does look incredible. I mean, I'm very tempted, I must admit.
Link in bio.
So, absolutely. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to. Doing a little bit of sewing bee contestant spotting. That's always fun.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that's always really good fun. We might do a bingo card. That'd be quite fun. And get them to sign it every time we see them. It was like last night,
I remember when I sent you a text saying, I recognise this lady, because she followed us on socials, and you were like, yeah, she won the sewing bee.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Love Kaz.
Shout out.
Shout out Kaz. I have a photo with her from last year at Alexandra Palace.
Oh, fun.
Actually, yeah.
I think I definitely recognise her from just coming onto the stand. So I think she's lovely.
You are awful for working in the sewing industry. You need to get this knowledge down.
I know.
But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to that, and obviously meeting some of them in person.
Absolutely.
And quizzing them about their experiences. That'll be really good fun.
We should try and book some of them onto the podcast.
I know, we should. We'll work on it.
Okay.
And then there are a few other bits that I actually was looking through the website, just, do my pre-pod research, that I didn't know they do. And they actually do a meetup each day at 11, I've written it down, for people who are wearing quilted garments.
I don't know why I just laughed then, but I can just imagine you behind like a fabric stand, behind the camouflage, just like looking through
literally
all the sewing bees, just like with your binoculars, like what's going on then?
I'm a complete fan. What can I say? This is like...
You're just going to be starstruck.
I'm in my element. So I'm really excited about that, and it's always fun to see people wearing stuff that they've 100%. Made as well, especially because I'm a dressmaker more than a quilter. It's fun to see, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And also, they've got lots of different exhibitions, obviously, but particularly one that I noticed, which I think is fantastic, is they're doing a Men Who Quilt exhibition, which I'm really excited to see. So hopefully we can get some behind the scenes.
It's quite an interesting movement with that as well, really quickly, because I think you've got the Men Who Quilt, you've got the Boys Sew too.
Yeah.
Obviously we know them really well, and they're amazing. They've been, doing the shows for like 4 or 5 years now. Yeah. And I think, like we said on the other podcast, it's just so good that it's all about inclusivity.
Yes.
Let's get everyone sewing. It's a really exciting thing. Take the stigma out of it. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. And let's let's kind of make it fun again.
Yeah.
You know, and give everyone an identity.
Absolutely.
So yeah, no, we're excited to catch up with them. They're always wearing crazy outfits. So
no, I love it.
Yeah,
I
they're
absolutely
brilliant.
love it. So yeah, I'm really excited, and hopefully we can get a load of footage for you guys, so that if you aren't able to come to Festival of Quilts, you can kind of feel like you've seen part of it.
And that's just in between selling all of the Happy Japan machines, because
Of
we'll be very
course.
busy doing that as
Yeah,
well.
I'm going to work really hard, I promise,
Okay,
the whole
good.
time. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Well, we've got a lot of goodie bags to give away
We have a
post
lot-
sale. So
We have some very exciting things in this goodie bag as well. So I might do a little sneak peek on our story at some point. So Instagram, Facebook, maybe TikTok.
you've
as
been
well.
very, to be fair, you've been very busy.
I've been
I came back from holiday.
Yeah,
And,
also, can we just take a moment? You went on holiday 2 weeks before Festival of Quilts.
Stop calling me out.
I was just like, Callum, I kind of need your help with everything planning-wise.
Sorry,
You're on
I
holiday.
just had to. It was just the timings.
It's just rude. I'm going to do it next year.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna. No, it has. It's been really busy, but it's all going to pay off.
I
It's
think
gonna
I think
look
I heard
incredible.
you overheard you saying to Ben, actually it's been better than me not being here. So
Well, yeah, you did come back and kind of just go, can we change X, Y, Z? And I'm like, no.
just go away.
Yeah, no, it's good. You're allowed to go on holiday. Just please don't do it quite so close to a big show.
Noted.
Thank you. So yeah, that is what I'm looking forward to next week at Festival of Quilts.
Cool.
So yeah, we look forward to seeing you all there. I know you're waiting patiently for this story.
With bated breath.
So before we go into my story, again, please send us your stories. We'd love to hear your funny stories. Please embarrass yourself on the internet like we do. Luckily
I
for
do.
you, well, it's going to be
It
weird in a
seems to have
minute.
been me for the last 2 times.
Well, you've got more funny stories. You can do it anonymously as well. So we will keep you completely anonymous. Even if you've got a story about a friend and you want to send that in, that's fine too. But yeah, please send your stories in. You can do that either by sending it on our social media platforms, so Facebook, Instagram, via direct message, or I will also leave the email in the bio as well, where you can email across if you want to, if that's easier. But yes, please, we'd love to hear your really funny stories, because frankly, we're going to run out of our own.
We're just not very interesting people.
Well, no, we're not. But anyways, so my story.
Go.
This occurred to me earlier. So I have run workshops before.
Okay.
And I always try, before I do some kind of event, to make sure that I'm wearing something that I've made.
Yeah.
Which usually means deciding the night before or like the day before, oh, I need to make something, and sewing very, very quickly. So luckily, I decided to make a pair of trousers before this workshop, and I had the pattern and everything, the fabric, that was all prepared. It was just the sewing together that needed to be done.
Yeah.
So I got my machines out, I got my overlock and my sewing machine out, whipped up these trousers, and usually I always swear by doing a 4-thread overlock.
Okay.
Because I just like the security of knowing I've got an extra thread in there.
Yeah.
For some strange reason, I decided to go 3-thread.
Oh, you really risked it.
I took a risk. And on all the other seams, so down the side, I had done my line of stitching,
Yeah.
and then I've gone in and finished with my overlocker the seams.
Okay.
The crotch seam, I decided to not do that and to just do a 3-thread overlock. So, and I also decided to do that in white, even though my trousers were black.
Oh, Claire.
Usually I'm so like perfectionist about this and I match up everything, but I was obviously in a rush. And I decided to whip these up, and I went to my workshop the next day. And I tend to walk around a lot at workshops because I try to make sure that
See where this is going.
you can see where it's going. I try to make sure that everyone's, okay. And they were wide leg trousers. I thought, well, it's 3-thread, it'll be fine. I knelt down to help someone, and I heard thread snap.
Oh, Claire.
And because I was in the middle of a workshop and I was the only one teaching, I physically couldn't stop the workshop to go and investigate.
No.
So I just had to keep going.
With crotchless trousers.
Yeah. Luckily...
Did someone give you like an apron or something? Or
No, because it was
Just
only me that
exposing
heard
yourself.
it. It wasn't as bad as like
So you just
full
had to kind of like walk
exposure,
around like a penguin.
basically.
That is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was awful.
How do you plan for that? I mean,
Well,
maybe
you plan
just
for it
sew
and
your
you do
crotch.
you do a 4-thread overlock every time.
Oh, that's actually really bad.
Yeah. So,
Oh, no. Did you say anyone noticed?
No one noticed.
Or they'd never told you?
Or they never told me. And I was there with a colleague at the time, and at the end of the workshop, I went, I think I've ripped my trousers, and she went, yeah.
We all know we've been talking about you behind your back.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's really funny, to be fair.
But yes, so that's
not great. So basically, the moral of the story here is do a 4-thread overlock.
Yeah. And I will
reinforce.
Yeah, I will stand by that till the day I die.
Reinforce.
Always do your 4-thread overlock, especially on your crotch.
Belt and braces.
Absolutely. So yeah,
Respect that.
That's
That's
brilliant.
brilliant.
My funny story this
yeah,
week.
that's funny. Yeah, okay.
I have no more funny stories, so please, guys, we
Seriously.
need you. So yes, so let's crack on.
Cool.
2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. So these were yours from last week.
Yes. No, I've again written these down because my brain's a bit like a sieve at the moment because there's quite so much going on.
So can you please remind us what they were?
Okay. So in no particular order, statement number 1 was about my love for Yorkshire tea.
Oh yes.
And that I got my colleagues to pilfer individually wrapped bags of Yorkshire tea from a hotel so that I had a stash.
So before you tell us, I hope this is true, because I think what we did after the podcast, we were laughing at you because obviously we were saying if this is true, we need to actually maybe get Yorkshire tea to send you a care package.
I want a full like Yorkshire tea get up, like hat, shirt,
100%.
trousers,
and
shoes.
It only happens to be that Hannah, my sister, her friend works for Yorkshire tea. So Phoebe, if you're watching this, we would like a hookup, please. Thank you. Anyway, is it true or not?
It is 100% true.
So you have to do it now, Phoebe.
Yeah. I absolutely love Yorkshire tea.
Wow. Well, I do as well, to be fair. I wouldn't go pilfer around a hotel room, but each their own.
Well, it's because I used to work on the road, so
it makes sense.
I always wanted to have my Yorkshire tea in the morning.
Yeah.
Statement number 2 is that I charged someone £1.50 instead of £150, and the next day had to ring and grovel and ask them to pay the rest.
Go on then, tell me what I already know.
That one is true.
It is absolutely true. There's far too much detail in that, and it sounds a little bit like you.
Rude.
I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
Yes, that I will clarify though. That was the beginning of my career.
Okay.
So I have learned, and I always double, triple check now before I put any card payment through. So yes, that one is 100% true, which means that my last statement, that I used some of my deposit from my house to buy a sewing machine, is not true. That is a lie.
True.
Yeah,
you got me there.
Well, it is definitely something I would do, but
you're a bit more sensible this time.
I was a bit more sensible. I think I knew that having a roof over my head was slightly more important than
well, not always. Not according to some of the customers we sell machines to.
Well, no, that's very true. I mean, most of the time I would absolutely agree. But yes, I think my family.
So you refrained.
My family would have killed me if I had done that.
Well, there's plenty of opportunity here now you work in a sewing machine shop.
Well, yeah, and you can give me a lovely big discount.
Absolutely not.
So, yes, that is my 2 truths and a lie.
That's brilliant.
Thank you very much. So, go on then. Tell us, what are yours this week?
Oh. Let me just get my official Sew Centre Truth and a Lie notepad out. I don't think you're going to know these.
I don't think I am either, but I'm excited for it.
Okay. So the first one, in no particular order, I applied for The Apprentice.
Would not be surprised.
And got through to the live film testing in London. Number 2, I applied for the sewing bee and I got accepted. But I had to reject the offer once I told them that I owned a sewing machine business. Okay?
Okay.
And the third one, I used to watch a programme called Bear Grylls The Island. And I thought, I'd love to go on that.
You just want to be famous.
So, in order for me to go on that, I had to record a 10-minute monologue talking about myself.
Not hard.
And that is there, out there in the world somewhere, when I was about 18.
Okay, let me ask a few questions just to help the viewers and myself. What year did you apply for The Apprentice?
2015.
And you were how old?
21.
Okay. Pre-Sew Centre then?
Yeah.
Or was the idea Sew Centre? The business plan? No. Okay.
Predated it.
Sewing bee. I feel like, because I know that you can't go on the sewing bee if you have worked in the industry, because my friends and family have tried to get me to go on it many a time, and obviously it can't. I feel like that is one of the first questions they would ask. So at the moment, I'm leaning more towards that's the lie, but equally I wouldn't be surprised.
You'll have to find out next week.
And then I can't remember what your last one was.
Is the Bear Grylls the Island?
Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. So that, yeah. But I'm very excited.
So stay tuned, and you might get an answer. Yeah, cool.
Okay, exciting. Well, brilliant.
Good.
Come back next week to find out whether Callum wanted to be on The Apprentice, The Sewing Bee, or Bear Grylls The Island.
And Claire's next funny story.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll work on it. You never know. One might happen at Festival of Quilts next week. So thank you so much for watching or listening, whether that be on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Facebook or Instagram. Unfortunately, we don't currently have it on TikTok. See, I said it right that time. We would love to hear your feedback. Please comment below or send us in your stories. We'd love to hear it. Also, it would be really, really great if you could subscribe, like, comment, all of that good stuff, just so we can keep doing this for you all. And if you want to keep up with the latest from Sew Centre, Barnyards and Happy Japan UK, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Am I forgetting any?
Instagram? You said that?
I think I said that.
I think,
again.
I think you've named every platform there is.
Basically, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere. You can't miss this. If you miss this, we're not doing something right.
This week there will be content about Festival Quilts throughout the week, so do stay tuned for that. I will also put a highlight even on Instagram so that you can go and look at it if you are looking at it after this podcast has been released and after Festival of Quilts has happened.
Perfect.
But yeah, and we will see you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.